Any coincidence at all? Station 07. Unravel the mysteries of the station. Yeah, let's not get into detail. Anyway, level design by Owen K, aka Diesel. What happened? Well, obviously we're trapped in some kind of factory. Seems to be a cliche in some knit stories. The zygote is stable. In a few months, we can begin the implantation procedure. Recent tremors in the facility have worried my colleagues. Security has assured us they are well within tolerance level. Security has assured us they are well within tolerance levels. We have enabled the zygote safeguards regardless. Well, one thing that Junie probably won't be able to do if she's trapped is run quickly. Until we get the run power up, of course. Since we found a save, let's check down if there's anything there. Nope. I was actually kind of worried that from another knit story that I could not actually complete, there would be a really loud sound if you fell down there. Because of the spikes that I saw. Or, no wait, not spikes. Sparks! There's a difference between spikes and sparks, as you know. Cannot go up there yet. So. But now we can, because we have the ability to climb. And apparently climb individual ledges. The tremors are worsening. Much of the staff is resigning in fear of their safety. The specimen is still gestating, but will be ready for implantation in weeks. We have installed a solar generator which will power its life support systems even after a total facility evacuation. Yep, it says evacuation. Station 707. This is going to be quite the jump. Yes, I already know what that says. So, we'll just try this jump yet again. Whenever you get to a convenient spot, like so. And there's the umbrella. Whew. Obviously that's what we gotta do. But is there a... Unfortunately, no, there isn't. But here's the high jump. And there's what looks like some snow. And... a pipe that sprouts out of nowhere. Pipe? Played too much Mario. Actually, I really don't know what to call it. Tube or whatever. Pick your poison. And no, I'm not referring to the knit story creator. But anyway, here is Station 6. The increasing tremors have terrified Station 6 staff. We are abandoning the facility for our own safety. Our zygote is days away from implantation, but we have been forced to leave the partially grown clone to die. We will grow another in a more secure facility. Oh, jeez. Why'd you have to do that? Don't take life for granted, you know. Well, is there anything over here? It's a double jump. Getting to it may be another story, though. There we go. And what about here? No double jump necessary for that one. So I don't know whether they were snowflakes or sparks. For that, I obviously need the hologram. Does that say anything, though? Arboretum. Auxiliary drainage access. Auto shock security system online. Case in point. You know, let's check this yet again. Haven't quite seen everything yet. There's still something to the left that I'm curious about. Who are you? Plus the music that I've heard before several times. Which is faster? Going up there, or... Well, it doesn't matter anymore. So let's just go to the left now. This time the bridge is not broken. Unfortunately, we cannot climb that. Zygote development is unparalleled. Continuing at this pace, the clone body will be fully grown in a matter of months, implantation following shortly after. I hear that Station 07's project is progressing similarly well. What is this? She looks just like me. Uh-huh. I see then. Of course, all the stations are kind of uniformed. Guess this one just broke out of Station 7. So you know what? Let's go back this way. If we can. Yeah, I guess we can. Not that it's going to be that safe. But at least I got out. Now, once we go past that one pipe? I guess it's a pipe? I don't know. We will go to the right now. See some sun. And there will probably be 5 more stations. I'm willing to bet there will be 5 more stations. Heck, possibly even 6 more if there's a Station 0. And that's obviously the way to get back. There's another auto shock. Evacuation site. Tunnel access. Auto shock security system online. Auto drown security system online as well, I guess. Well, let's save here. And here's the hologram. The problem is getting back. I really don't know the easy way. Never mind. This was it. But now that we got this, we can go back into Station 6 and get past those auto shocks. Don't know what their real name is. As I've said before, I don't really know what any of their real names are. But it doesn't matter, as we know what they do. If we've seen them before, that is. If you haven't, you might not be familiar, and then... See, I don't know... Actually, I don't know that thing well enough that I would know it actually hurts. I thought it was one of the safe ones, but it isn't. Let's... I guess we can go back up this way. Get past the auto shock. Yep. There's one. Quercus robur. This tree species was last seen in the wild over 30,000 years ago. We have recreated it as our first test subject for the cloning procedure. Now, years on, this specimen has become home to some of our later fauna clone experiments. Impressive. Also like how the branches are laid out, although it does feel kind of awkward. You can... Huh? There are people there? Good lord, it's our zygote. The implantation must have been carried out automatically. Hurry, get her into this module. This changes everything. She should not be the one to live. She should be the one to live, not us. But before I do that... let's check these. Myotis glarolus. These ancient bank voles were our first mammalian products. The smaller female was born first, followed at a later date by the purple male to keep her company. Much to our staff's satisfaction, they successfully mate, burrowed, and bore a litter of 3. Camelus dromedarius. These prehistoric ungulates once lived in the desert regions around the equator. Their bodies are specifically adapted to the warmer climates. However, the member of this breeding herd lived perfectly happily in the temperate arboretum. Is it possible to get up there so that I can read a little more? No, it appears to be blocked off. I tried climbing, but it doesn't work. So, anything to the... Whoa. Theraposa blondie. Our first macro-scale active organism cloning project. It was genetically modified to be larger in size than they would have grown... than they naturally have grown in the wild. This specimen proved to be extremely aggressive and must be confined apart from the rest of the arboretum. I've seen before. Erythocus rubicula. Whatever. These small ancient birds make up most of the avian population in the arboretum. Initially, we created only a single breeding pair. The rest of the flock has been born. Over time, the natural way. Born over time in the natural way. There are now over 20 individuals. Let's see this. Anything up here? How do you like my level? Leave me some feedback on my forum thread. Love, Diesel. You know what? I guess now we gotta go over to here. And possibly into that one thing. Press down to seal the cryosleep module. The cryo module sealed, and the 2 remaining scientists from Station 7 fired her up into the atmosphere towards the waiting rescue vessel in orbit. What happened next? That's a different story. And this will be an interesting cliffhanger to leave us on. See you next time.